So now we begin chapter 9, which will be covering on conversion of units. So we're talking about different kinds of measurements. So we start with measuring length and the introduction of the metric system. So for this particular topic, we are going to be using dimensional analysis to change units of measurement, understand the use of the metric prefixes, convert units within the metric system, and also use dimensional analysis to and from metric system and English system. Okay, so here in the US, pretty much you are the only one using this right now. We have the linear units of measure, the English system. So I'm pretty sure you are familiar with these numbers. So 12 inches is equivalent to 1 foot, 3 feet to 1 yard, and so on. So when we are talking about dimensional analysis, we are using unit fractions. Okay, we're using unit fractions as representation of this relationship. So for example, the conversion between units and foot, okay, you can write it in two different ways. Inches would be in the numerator, feet at the foot at the denominator, and then the corresponding number. So 12 inches to 1 foot, or you can write it in this way. 1 foot is equivalent to 12 inches, okay? So you can choose which one. Now, the use, how you would know which one to use, depends on the conversion of the whatever was given to you, okay? So in general, the rule will be when you are using dimensional analysis, okay? Dimensional analysis. So the rule here would be whatever is the given unit, okay, given unit, okay, what you need to do is to multiply it, all right, with the unit fraction wherein the given unit is at the bottom and then the desired unit is on top. Why? Because when you are doing multiplication of fraction, if you have a common a common factor between a numerator and denominator, they are the same, you can cancel them. And so that's the reason why whatever is the given unit, that unit goes in the denominator, okay, so that it will be canceled. So let's have some examples. So we need to convert 40 inches to feet, okay? So if you're going to take a look here, we are given inches. This is the given. All right, so what we do is we write 40 inches over here, okay? Now, what is our desired unit? This is the desired unit, okay? So what we need is to have a multiplier, all right, wherein the given is at the bottom. So this is inches over here, and then this is feet on the top. This is the desired, this is the given. So now, what is the relationship between foot and inches? Well, we know that there are 12 inches in 1 foot, all right? So what we do now is we multiply, okay? So we multiply these two. So in this case, inches is going to be canceled out. Why? Inches divided by inches is going to be 1. So that is now canceled. So what you have, so remember, when you are multiplying fractions, numerator multiplied to the numerator, that's technically that's 40 inches over 1. Okay, numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. So this is 40 times 1, which is 40, and then the unit of measurement is feet, all over 1 times 12, which is 12. And if you divide or simplify 40 over 12, you are going to get roughly around 3 1/3 feet. So 3.3, it's a repeating value feet, okay? So 40 inches is actually 3.3 repeating feet. That's how it will be, okay? So let's have another example here. So we have 13,200 feet. This is the given, and this is our desired, okay? So we are given 13,200 feet. Always remember that is over 1. That's the given. We will multiply by, okay? We are given feet, so feet will be in the denominator. And what we need is to change to miles. Now, going back to the, how do you call this, the table of conversion, okay, there are 5,280 feet for every 1 mile, okay? So you write the corresponding values, the relationship between miles and feet, that's how it will be. So if you multiply this, the feet unit, feet divided by feet, that's gonna be gone. You're only left with miles. So you multiply across, so 1,200 miles, divide it by 5,280 feet, nothing more, 5,280. And if you do your calculations, this is going to be equivalent to 2.5 miles, all right? So that is how it is done. Miss, do we always divide? No, okay? It depends on the placement of our numbers. It's just so happened that what we are looking at here is we are converting a smaller unit to a bigger unit. And so what happens is we divide, all right? So let's take a look here. We are given 9 inches, all right? Again, that's 9/1 for everybody to use. So where do you put inches? Inches goes in the denominator, and our desired is yards, okay? Now, if you look at your table of conversion, if we go back to the table of conversion here, we do have inches and yard. So that's 36 inches to 1 yard. And then 1 yard over there, okay? So we do our multiplication across, inches and inches are gone. So we now have 9 yards over 36, and you will get 0.25 yards as your units, okay? So that is how we can convert our English system. We always have the given, and when we place our unit fraction, whatever is the unit given, that goes to the denominator. That is always the first thing that you will have to do, okay? So let's continue. Now, the rest of the world is using the metric system. Metric system, pretty much the reason why it's metric is because it's using the powers of 10, okay? So you are multiplying the base unit by powers of 10. So if you have the prefixes kilo, so it's like multiplying the base unit by 1,000, hecto by 100, deca with a K is multiplied by 10. If it is deci, you are dividing by 10, centi divide by 100, milli by 1,000. Pretty much that's how it is. So it's always the powers of 10, okay? Now, with the metric system, our base units, you will be familiar with this. There are 3 base units, okay? Meters for length. We have grams, okay? Grams. This is meters. Meters is just 1 T, meters. And then the other one is the capital L, which is liters, okay? So these are the base units, and then these prefixes, these symbols are attached in front, okay? Now, for us to easily remember the order of these prefixes, you can simply remember the phrase King Henry died, okay, and then drinking chocolate milk, okay? I just had to simplify the word chocolate here, okay? So why does it have to be King Henry died drinking chocolate milk? That is the order of our K, H, D, and then D again, C and M. So King Henry died drinking chocolate milk. Your base units is gonna be right over here. Okay? It's the base. So this is your kilo, hecto, deca with a K. Whatever was the base unit, this is deci, centi, and milli. Okay? Now, why is it easier to work it this way? Well, the nice thing with converting a metric system is whatever is the given, So whatever is the given unit, that's where you start. Given unit is your starting point, okay? And then, starting point, I should say, okay? And then the desired unit, you simply count how many movements you go from left to right. Move, left, or right, okay? So this is like moving your decimal point to the left or to the right, okay? That's the easiest way. So this is why you don't need to do any computations. All you need to do is just jump from going to the left, going to the right based on your given unit, okay? So for example, so let's have our unit here. So we have King Henry died. Drink. This is the unit is meters, okay? Drinking chocolate milk, all right? We are given 504.7 meters. So we are going to start with meters. So this is our start. We start here, sorry. This is our start. And we need to change from meters going to kilo. So from here, how many decimal places do we need to move? So from meters, we go 1, 2, 3. Okay? So from where we start, the given is meters. This is the given. We go 1, 2, 3 going to kilometers. So it means 504.7 meters will have to move 3 decimal points going to the left. And so this is now going to be 0.504 kilometers. As simple as that. All right? So let's have the next example. So again, let's have King Henry died. King Henry died. This is meters. Okay? Drinking chocolate milk. You are given 27 meters and you need to change to centimeters. So from meters, you need to go to centi. So that's going to the right. 1, 2. So we need to move the decimal point of 27 meters. It's right over here at the end. We need to move 2 decimal places to the right. All right. And so we fill in those blanks. And that will now be 2,700 centimeters. As quick as that. Okay? 704 millimeters. So 704 decimal point is right over here. From millimeters, so milli is over here. Okay? So from milli, we need to go, we start here. Milli, we need to go to H. So over here. So how many jumps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So from here, we need to move 5 decimal places to the left. 1, 2, 3. Oops, sorry, my bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is now where the decimal point is. We got 2 zeros in the front. So this is now going to be 0.00704 hectometers. Okay? And the last example, we have DA. This is DA. By the way, this is deci. This is DA. So from decameters, we are going to switch to decimeter. This is deci. So we start from here. We go 1, 2 decimal places going to the right. So 9.71. We need to move 2 decimal places to the right. And so that is going to be equal to 971 decimeters. Okay? So that's how we can convert metric system from one another.